Their Majesties would have Catalina de Valencia to answer the question before her.
Take heed, people of the East! Before you comes a mirror in the form of Doña Catalina de Valencia. Should you dare to look upon her, you will see reflected back not the you who is, but a better self that yet may be. Your meager qualities will be refracted and compounded by Catalina's many virtues. Strength tempered by humility, compassion coupled with selflessness, and above all, a fierce and deadly confidence. Beware as she passes, people of the East, for in her presence you will find yourself changed for the better. Oh no.
That's what we're doing.
Should make sure that it's my stuff on this. There we go. Good. Yes. Good. Run out of any currency.
Such wealth from tropical lands, Your Majesty.
Yeah, it's better take your currency. Thank you. I'm gonna pull this elevation over.
We sent you off this morning to contemplate so many things, including one particular question. We would have that answer now.
The answer is yes, of course.
Could we have before us, please, the order of the Pelican?
Even with these waters, in many ways I wouldn't see that there I am, and I am you. Steadfast in my friend. But I have to release you from Thomas many years ago so you can fulfill your own house, follow your own path. This belt I bestowed upon you, I gave it to you. And I gave it to you, and it's still yours, it was never mine. It was meant to be whatever you need it to be. To anchor you, hold you in place, and to give whatever you need to know. And so later today, I'll give it back to you, so you can give it to someone else, someone actually need it and value it the rest of the time.
Is there a member of the Order of the Chivalry who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I am your man, Brennan, and I would request that privilege.
Of course.
There's a piece of wisdom that my lovely wife gives in vigils, which is, you are ready to be a peer when your inclusion elevates the order. I know that to be true in this case. I've worked with you and been elevated by your excellence. I am so pleased that I get to speak for the chivalry and say, this woman will be an excellent peer and has long been mine. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel who will speak for this candidate?
I am Ulfgar Ragnarsson, Master Smith of the East, and I will speak for her. I've known Catalina since before she started playing with us here in the SCA, and I've seen her develop and flourish amongst us. Started with fencing, and then there was a need for volunteering, and so she stepped up. And when there was a need for a fencing marshal, she stepped up. When there was a need for an autocrat, she filled those shoes. Why would she do this? And I think that it's not because she's a masochist, although, you know, the jury's still out on that one. But I think it's because she's the type of person, when she sees a problem that she can solve, she wants to solve it. But I'm not here to talk about her service and all the things that she's done. I'm here to talk about her as an artist. And since she has been able to pick up a crayon, she has been an artist. Way back in her days, drawing with her father, and we can see that come through now in some of the work that she's been doing with these banners, these silk banners that she's been painting. And better than me describing it, let us just take a moment and look at the work that she does. The intricacies of her painting. She has gone from being one that was admiring the work of others to now producing the work that others admire. And that is the journey of an artist. Your Majesties, I was happy to call her my friend. I was proud to call her my sister, and I'm honored to call her my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose who will speak for this candidate?
Hi. I'm Pelican. And it is my honor to speak on behalf of the Order of the Rose for Catalina. I often talk about inspiration. It's a really hard thing to pin down. How do you inspire? I first asked that question of myself very first time I became princess. How do you inspire? How do you do this? How do you figure this out? You're following all these people. How do you figure it out? And what I learned is that you can't figure it out. You have to watch other people, see how they inspire, and then you can feel it. It's a hard thing to do what you do. You are steady all the time in places where I would absolutely fall apart. You're helpful, obviously, why we're here. Kind, wonderful. You've opened your home. You've opened your heart. You've shown me what it means to be steady in the face of things that might have otherwise rocked me. And you inspire me for that. Your Majesties, she is amazing. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense who will speak for this candidate? There.
Your Majesties, I am Marechal Remy de la Montagne de Gascon, and I bear words from my sibling in arms, Maester Anastasia de Mont. Everyone who's been to Belfast knows that it's one of the more cursed events we have when it comes to weather, beaten only by Muthar in my experience, although Rapier Champs is sure trying to catch up recently. And so the people who step up to run Belfast challenge, despite the almost certainty of ankle-deep mud, rain, and freezing temperatures, they get infinite respect from me. Many of us persevere over injury, life events, or people, but it's someone really special who looks at the weather and says no. She ran the fencing there 3 years in a row, making sure we could fight, even when the skies were trying to make us miserable. And later, she decided it wasn't enough fighting the weather. What if she ran the entire event itself? In each of these times, she's been on top of everything that needs to be done to make things run as smoothly as they possibly can. Belfast is a wonderful spring event, even with its mud puddles and frostbite, and she has improved it every time she stepped up to help. And of course, she also has been the steward of St. Legis many times, presumably because it's a vacation to work in an event where the potential weather problem is just snow. She also added, "You can all blame me when we get a hurricane or something next November. I'm sorry in advance." When I first met Catalina at Pensick, when we all were much younger and much stupider, it was already clear that she didn't do things halfway. It might be a trait all horse girls are required to have. But if it meant that once the Handsome Boys were formed and we all started getting involved in dragging her with us, everyone was going to profit from her competence, efficiency, and enthusiasm. The fencing community in Dragonship Haven in particular have been made better by her presence and her perseverance, but the entire kingdom has been touched by it, even if they didn't know. Catalina Oranges de Valencia is a boon to our society, and I'm proud to call her my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of the Mark who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties. I'm Thrain Steinson, companion of the Order of the Mark for about an hour now. And I have that honor. The Order of the Mark often speaks to the future, as we're often looking downrange at what's ahead of us. And I see a brighter future for our society, thanks to Catalina. I want to speak kind of about her massive efforts organizing lots and lots of events and things for our society. It's no easy task. It takes a lot of work by a lot of hard-working, dedicated people. And that work's made even harder when we're trying to get into a location that we've never been to before. And sometimes the stewards of these events have absolutely no idea who we are. They have no reason to trust us, and much less 100 or more of us to just descend on their property. But thankfully, we have people like Catalina to vouch for us. Someone whose integrity is impeccable. Someone whose dedication is unwavering. And someone whose honor is unquestionable. When someone like that speaks for us, those doors become open to us. Because they know that this is someone that they can put their trust in. Catalina is absolutely a light brightening our future and is wholeheartedly my peer.
And is there a Pelican who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, Your Highness. Members of the court, if you do not know me, I am Mistress Evelina Keyes, companion of the Pelican, and I am absolutely delighted to be speaking on behalf of Catalina today. Many years ago when I first met Catalina, she started asking questions about how this kingdom worked. And she asked more questions, and then she started taking on jobs. Throughout the years, she searched out different teachers. Kind of funny story there. Awesome story. But you traveled this kingdom looking for the teachers. You took on the jobs. I knew that you were a peer last November when I ran into you at St. Eligius, and I saw you mentoring our next generation of autocrats. You have been working for this kingdom constantly with a confidence and a competence which is beyond reproach. Your Majesties, this is an excellent thing that you do this day, and she will be a superior representative of this order to this kingdom and the society at large. Thank you.
Having heard all of that, there is absolutely no question that you need to be elevated to the Order of the Pelican.
Is there a hat or two? Not quite finished.
This one was submitted by
Larissa Rogers.
Choose wisely. One hat lies, and one hat.
Yes, take that one.
Oh, yeah.
Are there medallions? There are. Of course there are. Oh dear, how many medallions? Okay.
I have got the BK Legacy Pelican medallion here.
Very good.
Is there a cloak?
There's a coat.
Coat? Is there an outerwear?
Is there a cloak?
Sus mensajes. Hace un mes que me mandaron a considerar la pregunta de si quiero afiliarme al orden de Pelican. En ese día, Chapitrán, miré. Ustedes ambos hablaron rectos de mis esfuerzos y me dijeron que debo cosechar los beneficiosos de mi trabajo y descansarme. Con respeto, necesito declinar a su sugerencia. Este premio viene con una meta de autoridad, pero no creo que la autoridad no viene de la posición, sino que de la gente. Ahora que he sido conocida como guía en esta comunidad, hay que continuar dando mi esfuerzo a la misma comunidad. Un líder no debe expectar a otros de hacer nada que no está dispuesto a hacer a sí mismo. En este día, les juro a ustedes, a la gente del este, que continuaré haciendo todo lo posible para apoyar, orientar y patrocinar a quienes aspiran a liderar en esta comunidad para que podamos seguir convirtiéndola en entorno seguro y saludable para todos. Your Majesties, just but a month ago, you charged me with spending a day in contemplation to consider the question of whether I join the Order of the Pelican. On that day, my king, you both spoke of the work for which I'm being recognized. You said that I should reap the rewards of my work and rest. Respectfully, Your Majesties. But I must decline to acquiesce to your request. This accolade you honor me with comes with an amount of authority. However, I believe authority doesn't simply come from rank. It comes from the people who give it to you. Now that I've been recognized as a leader in this community, it is only right that I continue to serve. For a leader should not ask others to do anything they would not do themselves. On this day, I swear to you and to the people of the East that I will continue to do my best to support, to mentor, and to sponsor those who aspire to lead in this community so that we can continue to make it a safe and healthy environment for all.
I, Donovan,
And I, Maganda,
hear the truth in your words.
recognize the ties that now bind us to each other.
In return, we offer the protection of the crown
The hospitality of our table,
in the strength of our steel.
until these crowns pass from our heads,
We cross the threshold into the dark house.
or the destroyer of worlds begins to dance.
Let all gathered bear witness this day that we, King Donovan and Queen Megahonta, call forth Catalina de Valencia of Dragonship Haven. With steadfast heart, she has served the dream, in hall and field, in council and storm. Her grace and wisdom strengthening our kingdom. Therefore, we raise her to the Order of the Pelican and set her among those whose service is the heart of the realm. done this day and this year, Anno Societatis 60, at Kingdom Bardic Champions. Window by Octavia Valeria. For Catalina de Valencia, newest companion of the Order of the Pelican. Vivas! Vivas! Vivas!